Hello students, now we will deal with the chapter of employment growth, informalization and other issues. So students, when we talk about employment, firstly we need to know who is a worker. So worker is any individual who is involved in any of the productive activity to earn his living. When we talk about types of workers, we see that there are mainly two types. First one is self-employed and second is hired worker. Under hired worker, there are two more types, casual and regular. So self-employed, by the name only it is clear that the person is having his own work and he is not hired by anyone else. Okay, so he will be self-employed. Second is hired worker. Hired worker students here are those workers who are hired by someone else. They do the work and in return they are paid wages or salaries for their work. So these are hired. Under hired workers, we see two types. First one is casual workers. So these are those people who are hired and are given the work, okay? But the work is not permanent here. They have no social security or any benefit. They do not get, they don't have any job security in this, okay? So these are casual workers. Second is regular workers. So these are the permanent workers. They get fixed payment on monthly or weekly basis, and they get all the benefits of the working also. Okay, these are regular workers. Casual workers may be called as informal workers or informal sector also, and regular workers we can see in formal sectors. Now, what do we mean by informalization? So, it is a situation, students, where people are moving towards informal sector more as compared to formal sector, because formal sector requires more eligibility to get the job, okay, but informal sector like working in any shop or hotel or any other thing, there we can do easily, okay. So we can see that informalization is growing. Now, what do we mean by jobless growth? It is that condition where the GDP of the country grows, but people do not get much employment. So this you can see one of the example we can take, like capitalization of work. If in any place we see that more machines are involved in work, okay. So what we will see that people will not get employment because all work will be done by machines, and but growth will be there, okay. So this will be the condition of jobless growth. When people get unemployed, so there are various factors, and based on that we will see different types of unemployment. The first one here is frictional unemployment. So this is that kind of unemployment which occurs when people change their occupation. Suppose someone was working in a company, now he wants to work in another company. So the time where he is searching for any other job, that will be frictional unemployment. Second is structural unemployment. This normally occurs when there is change in the structure of the company or there is any new machinery that is involved. So till the time when workers will not be able to operate that machinery, they will remain unemployed. Cyclical unemployment. So with the name it is clear that there is a cycle involved, okay. So it occurs normally due to the economic condition. When there is a recession, then people do not get employment, and when the economic conditions improve, they get employment. So this is cyclical unemployment. Then open unemployment. So this is a normal situation of unemployment where a person is willing to work and is able to work but he does not get any work. Seasonal unemployment, it is based on season. We see that many people do the work as per the season, like any ice cream seller or any person involved in bullet cloth shop, okay. So he will get work based on that season only. Farmers also we can see. So other time they remain unemployed, that is seasonal unemployment. And the last one is disguised unemployment. So it is that situation where the number of people required are are less, okay, but actually more people are involved in the work. Suppose in a farm only 5 people are required, but 8 are working there. So other 3 will be known as disguised unemployed. Now next one is educated unemployment. So a situation where a person is qualified, he is educated, but then also he does not get the job, that is educated unemployment. We'll now see the labor force, labor supply and workforce. So labor force here means all the person who are working and plus all the person who are willing and able to work. Okay, that will be known as the labor force of any country. Labor supply will include only those persons who are working at any corresponding wages rate. Okay, when we want to calculate the workforce of any of the country, then it could be calculated by the following formula, that is workforce upon total population into 100. So students, we have seen about the different types of unemployment. Now we will see what are the causes of unemployment. So here a long list you can see, like slow rate of economic growth, more population, underdeveloped agricultural system, lack in lacking behind in educational system, slow growth of industries, decline of cottage and small industries, okay, faulty planning, low capital formation, lack of financial resources, there are many, okay. So these are the various causes of unemployment. And what we can do to remove this? When we will try to accelerate the growth of GDP, then people will get employment. Control in population growth, development of small-scale industries, encouragement in infrastructure, to develop our industrial sector, to launch many programs for the people. In this way, we can see that the unemployment problem could be solved. So students, this was all about this chapter related to employment and informalization of workforce. Thank you.